This is easily one of the most disturbing kidnapping cases that I've ever read about, so obviously viewer discretion is advised. Here we have another simple 2-image slideshow, and the first image in this slideshow is pretty unassuming. We can see this guy and girl smiling, and they actually do look really happy. The second image is a little bit more intimidating and disturbing, and it shows a woman laying down in a box. So on May 19th of 1977, a 20-year-old woman by the name of Colleen Stan decided that she was going to hitchhike from her home, Eugene, Oregon, down to California to visit a friend. Unbeknownst to Colleen, a man by the name of Cameron Hooker had noticed her, and he attempted to pick her up twice, and both times she declined. However, on the third time, Cameron pulled up with his wife Janice and their baby in the car, so Colleen felt comfortable enough and jumped in. This, however, would be a massive mistake, because partway through their journey, Cameron would end up pulling off, stating that they were merely going to go explore some caves, and then he would officially kidnap her, placing her in a headbox. Now Cameron, he had some very sick and twisted intentions with Stan. He wanted to use her for his own pleasure, and he had actually struck up a deal with his wife Janice to allow him to do so. Cameron and Janice then brought Stan home, and she was kept locked in a box underneath their bed for 23 hours a day, besides when Cameron would pull her out and have his way with her. It got even worse though, because in January of 1978, Cameron would remove Stan from the box and have her sign a contract stating that she would willfully be his slave. Underneath the bed, where Cameron would keep Stan, he also kept a photo of a previous victim whose body was never found, and he brainwashed her into thinking that an organization by the name of The Company was keeping an eye on her, and if she were to try to escape, they would do horrible things to her and her family. Eventually, Stan became so brainwashed and complacent that Cameron and Janice felt comfortable allowing her walk around the house, go outside and do chores, and even walk around their neighborhood. Even crazier is that in 1981, Stan actually went to visit her family. They thought that she was just part of a cult because she was wearing homemade clothes, and they really hadn't had contact with her, of course. And even later, Cameron ended up visiting Stan's family with her, posing as her boyfriend, which is where this first photo in the slideshow came from. Eventually, though, Cameron actually ended up falling in love with Stan, his prisoner, and this made Janice somewhat upset, and she told Stan everything, that the company was fake and that Cameron was just manipulating her. This enabled Stan to escape and actually go back home, and after a little grace period of 3 months, she ended up reporting Cameron to the police. Cameron, of course, was then tried and sentenced to 104 years in prison, and Janice was actually given immunity for her testimony and really helping put him behind bars and get the maximum amount of time possible. This case was a very disturbing one, and what Stan went through, I could not imagine going through. It was over the course of multiple years and just horrible. As always, let me know what you guys think about this case in the comment section below. Drop a comment letting me know what you want to see next. I also have my Patreon linked in the bio if you guys want to help support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.